stopped raining at my house. I just had to turn on my wipers. It's raining up this way, but it's kind of spotty. I'm gonna go to the dump and see if I can't get one or two things anyway. See if I can't come up with something later. Well, the further I get up the river, the better it's looking, so I'll be able to dig a while. It's been raining, it's gonna be bad conditions, but if I can get a couple finds, it'll be worth coming up. I don't want to sit in the house, you know how it is. Later. Back down in here, that looks like an older beer. It's not embossed though. It looks older. You see it's all wet. It's been raining. It kind of stopped. It's rained here though, just today a good bit. It's gonna be a mess, but I'm gonna clean up the hole and shovel some of this stuff off and see what I can find. Just a few finds in here. A couple nice marbles will be worth it later. The stuff in this rustler here is preserved. Just look at that tin cap on that milk glass little container. It's all marked up. That's nice because of the cap. Man, look at that blue and white lid off that enamelware teapot. That's cool. Look at that small Pepsi. It's little. What's this? That's a aqua bottle, but it's slick. It's a real beautiful aqua color. Well, look at that. There's a Sistersville bottle. Man, that's a shame that has a piece chipped off of it. Look, it's a gas tank, and it's really raining on me now. Yeah, I just raked out a key. It says something on it. We'll clean it up and look at it. I like stuff like that. Look at all these blue bottles starting to come out. Brome seltzers. Well, this key's kind of cool. A key to greater value, something GM General Motors, and then you flip it over and it's got a number on it and it says Briggs and Stratton Corporation, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. That's an odd key. I'm glad I looked at that. That's kind of cool, huh? Later. Yeah, I just raked this out. It's my first marble, but unfortunately it's broke right down the middle. You'll get this. You'll get damaged ones. Even in a good spot, a few, like 25% of them are gonna have. It's a rock. I thought that was a marble, but see, it's some kind of a yellow and white one. You can't, just half of it's there. It would have been nice later. I don't know how I see this stuff. I saw this fall out back in the hole, and it's a little lasso. And that's like do a Mark's playset or something. It's a rope and there's the loop on the end. It probably went to a cowboy playset. That's pretty stinking cool to find something that little and still intact. Later. Well, I find a lot of this kind of stuff. That's somebody in the 50s went to the beach, brought a bunch of shells home, and they got thrown away. Find a lot of these. I'm taking that. That's a cool one. Yeah, I haven't found one of these for a while. I like these old Vess bottles. Even the advertising signs. It says Vess, V-E-S-S, Billion Bubble Beverage. That would have been a nice ACL. The ACL is real heavy on them. I recommend looking these up and getting a few if you like these videos and are collecting bottles. They're nice. They probably even have one that has a town on the back of it close to you. Later. Look how tiny the opening is. That wouldn't have been very wide. That's a very tiny, it has blue on it. Probably over $1,000 crock. It probably had a real small Ohio Valley name on it. All exploded old break. Well, this is the first one I've ever found with a cap, and it's got an old tin cap on it. Look how cool that little bottle is. Nothing on it. It just says something pint. 1/10 pint. But that's cool. It's a little liquor bottle. It's an old one. I'll take that too. I like it because of the cap. Well, here's another. It would have just been. It's still cool to show it. It's an Oscar Mayer Wiener. It says Oscar Mayer. Or Oscar Yeah, but it says Wagerer. I don't know, maybe it's not Oscar Mayer, but it's a hot dog company, whistle, but half of it's missing. And I found another one like it, but it was melted. Oh, I'm taking it, it's still cool. It is Oscar Mayer, and this is the second one of these I found. Sooner or later, they're real hard plastic, they hold up. I'm gonna find a whole one, but it's a whistle, see? It's the hot dog whistle. See? I found one before that's melted, and this is just a half of one, but I'm keeping that. That's very cool. Later. Well, I picked this up. It's milk glass. Flip it over. Look at this. Nad Enola. That's awesome, huh? Some kind of lid, probably off something, or it's just a container that took salve. That's very cool. Later. Well, this Nad Enola stuff is like, this is 1930s, 1940s in age. And it's a face cream, and it's the lid. It would have had a milk glass base. That's cool though, huh? Very cool. Later. Seconds after that milk glass thing, I rake this out, and that's a head off a little milk glass bird. That would have been nice. It's all broke. That would have been a beautiful find. Later. Alright, I just raked out my first marble. It's caving in going that way. That's the way I want to go for the old stuff, but it's just too wet. So I'm going to dig in this upper layer going this way. I won't get cave-ins, but this looks like it might fluoresce. It really looks like uranium glass. Man, this looks nice. It's, I don't know if you can tell, it's very, very unique coloring. Came from the upper layers. It came from right at the top of the rust layer. Well, hold on, it got muddier. My pants are muddy, it's so wet, hold on. Yeah, that's really nice. It's a really odd greenish yellow color. It looks like it's glow in the dark. But that's worth the trip up here for me, just that. Look at it, man. Later. Well, that didn't glow, but that's a really odd colored cat eye, isn't it? Look at it. It's very nice. Later. You know, I'm finding cool items every trip. This is the worst conditions possible. And thank you for the people that give super thanks. I got up this morning, put on that video last night. Look, that still has cotton swabs in it. Got up a $50 super thanks, even though it was raining. That's why I come out. Thank you. Just come out and dig every day. Usually I have to do other stuff, but I already picked this up. It's a flower, and it's made of brass, and what do you think that is? It's a button, and it's a beauty. That's an old one. That's beautiful. That's a frameable find. Later. Well, it's a real shame this isn't embossed. It almost looks like a milk bottle. Look how big the opening is. Huh. I don't know what would have come in that. You know, it's old, and it's cool. Well, because of a super thanks, man, there's a nice, that's a lid. It's plastic, but man, that's cool. It'll fit something I find, and that'll look cool. But I got another marble. I see two colors in there. This looks really good, folks. Let's hope it's a real good one. Oh my. Well, thank you for the super thanks. I wouldn't even have come today. Look at this smoker. This is a day maker. Hold on. It's just pouring down the rain. Again, it's miserable, but this makes it tolerable. Look, it's got an orange strip on that pole. Blue, transparent. I don't even know what this is, but it's stinking nice. Wow. Lady. Well, just how nice is that? Just completely clear base, wispings of color through it with an orange line. That's just amazing. Look at the condition, man. Later. See how I got this kind of ramp going down? I rake up it. It gives me the best chance of seeing the marbles. Look at this. All that needs is some wheels. The prongs are broke off on this side, but look, the dude's still in it. Look at the little dude. It's a little plastic. It's probably marked. I'll clean it up and we'll look at it. I'll just set it on my find shelf like that. Other than that, that's amazing. Came right out of that fluff layer. I'll do some live raking in a minute. Later. You know, how cool is that for my find shelf? Look, it has like a water barrel, water tank up there. The old dude with the old style fire helmet. The fire axe on the side. The whole body of it's there. It can be fixed and just restored completely. 2 clips are broke off. I think it had another piece on the bottom which was probably marked. It's not marked up in there any place that I see. But it can be fixed. That's very cool. Very cool. Later. Shame on, look at the, oh, it's marked real. I'll have to take it. That's a really cool mark. It might be occupied Japan, or I don't know, but it's got flowers. I'll take that and clean it up and show you, but man, that's a shame. Probably a little girl with a little sundress on that's got a little cat there. Would have been nice. Old break. I'll show you that seal next. Well, here's this piece as promised. Would have been nice. Made in occupied Japan. Would have been right after the war. That's a cool stamp. That would have been a cool find. Shame it's broke. Later. And it says quality purity. Real old prescription bottle. Slug plated, but blank slug plate. Oh, that sucks. I'm still going to take that. It's nice. Here's a pretty good find. Another Dairy Queen spoon. I don't have a red one. That's perfect. Can all be cleaned up. Look how nice these clean up. Just a beautiful find, huh? Later. Alright, it's getting to the point where you see my gloves and I don't have backups. They're sliding on the Craftsman rake, and that's the best rake you can buy. The Craftsman ones from Lowe's. That's the rake you want. It's light and they last. They'll last you a year hard digging. But I just raked this out. This looks like a really nice one. Peoria, Illinois. Dr. Sweat's root beer. Very nice looking bottle. Very nice. That's a good one. It's all there. Wow. That's a good find. It's just horrible conditions. It's raining, just pouring on me. I came out just to get a video for you guys that can't look anymore, and I'm gonna go for one more marble and then I gotta go. Later. Well, it took less than a minute to find one, so I might stay a few more minutes till I'm really soaked. But this looks kind of good. It's little, and this looks like it'll fluoresce, don't it? Hopefully some of these do. Let me clean this off. I thought I saw this and then I thought I didn't, and then I found it. I got a nice marble. And you see Werner's Ginger Ale Killer Marbles. Look at this. Man. Oh man, this looks real excellent. Oh, this is sick. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is another, oh folks. Folks, this is a real early alley agate, I would guess. This is amazing. Folks, this is a month maker marble. Hold on. Well, something like this with a pattern on it like this is at least worth $40 in this condition. It's a swirl. It's just amazing. It's just sick. It's as good as you could ask for coming out. And on a day like today, this is, geez, that looks like some kind of Japanese script on that almost. But it's just a swirl. Holy crap. I either see a marble, look at the layer, or a 1960s pop bead. And it's a stinking pop bead. I get fooled all the time. The little beads, see how there's a hole in one end, they would have popped together. You made jewelry and crap with them. I hate them. Now look at this. Platoon uke. It's a little musical instrument. Wow, I'll have to take this. This is worth, at least $12. Swiss Ahia pasteurized dairy products. Woodsfield Ice and Creamery Company, Woodsfield, Ohio. It's a nice little milk. This just come out to 1949, real weird aluminum license plate from the 40s. Crazy. a wheel, just all kinds of stuff. A flashlight, look at it. Tin cap, very nice. Just a nice solid font. Pretty cool. That's an older Smirnoff bottle and it's all embossed. Look at that. I don't have this one, that's nice. Man. A little while, I want nice marbles. Please don't cave in. I see a marble, I'll get this hole too deep. I see an alley agate. Let me get it. Oh, it's what I'm looking for. Man, what a day already. Look at this. Smoker. Kind of marbles I'm looking for. Beautiful swirl. I should have cleaned up. Right on. Well, how about that beautiful alley swirl, huh? Wow. Very nice, huh? Wow. Holy crap, this is nice. This is a one-of-a-kind signature item for me for a video. Holy. See this? It's an ashtray made of cobalt blue glass. Look at it. There's no cracks, you can see. Real nice design on the side. Beautiful, another beautiful find. It's getting good. Here's another one of these real unique little swirls that look like they'll glow, look at them. Man, they're all like uranium glass with a deeper yellow. These are amazing. They're probably little alley agates. They're awesome. Hopefully they glow. That'll make them even better. Well, look at these beauties, both right in there together. Undoubtedly the same manufacturer. They look like lemonade swirls. Now, in the next clip, look at the darker yellow swirl to them. They're beauties. They're real small. They fluoresce. They're cool marbles. Up next, I'll show you under a blacklight. Well, as promised, there's those two marbles. Let me shut this door and turn out the light, and I'll hit them with a blacklight. You won't believe what color they turn. Hold on. Oh man, folks. They glow like a peach orange. Look at them. Man, they just light up. They really light up. These are awesome. These are awesome. Later, folks. I'm coming through here getting a load of bottles ready, but I'm getting out of here. I can't take no more. I got this big rock out of here, and I got a good hole started. I had to get in there and get this Gilly H&A Gilly gin bottle. I'm gonna take that home, put it in my garage, and trade it for something. But man, thank you for the super thanks. I got a lot of things I'm proud of. The marbles. Later. Wow. I'll get back.